Hi, my name is Takakun, and this is the presentation video for the course CCD 3022 section 1, which is the project 1 for the graphics and multimedia software, which is the final project. So the title for my final project is called Mystery Rooms, which is a puzzle game for learning mathematics parametric. My supervisor is Dr. Noor Virus in this line. So this is the table of contents for this presentation video. Let's go to the introduction. So the teaching method of the text communicates subtle message to children about the nature of mathematics that affect the way they grow to view the mathematics and its role in them. Say by the Rossi in 1992. So it is undeniable that mathematics is not important, and the educators need to focus on the nature of mathematics in the development of research, teacher training, and assessment, as they are trying to understand the impact on the teaching and learning of the mathematics. So the early childhood education is an important time for learning mathematics, especially for children, because this is when they first learn how to interact with others, including their parents, teachers, and peers. And this is also the time that they develop their interests. Knowledge and experience that they gain in the kindergarten is crucial for predicting their achievement for years to come, since it has a relation to their mathematical knowledge for the next stage of learning, which is during the elementary school, middle school, and even high school, say by the Clemens and survey in 2014. Besides of that, play is also an important part in the children's early development, because this can help the children's brain to develop for their communication skills and their language. So it is very important to support play in the early childhood development programs, as this is an opportunity for children to learn knowledge through play in a fun and interesting way. So in order to support children in learning mathematics, so proposed application is a video game which can teach the mathematical operation to the children. So the gameplay for the proposed game should be very simple, as this is designed for primary school students. Other-based elements will be implemented for the mathematics operation, which require the user to move the number and symbols such as plus, minus, equal to the correct location in order to calculate to the correct answer. The user will also require to do some simple counting to solve the quiz. This is expected to improve the knowledge towards the mathematics, which may be very helpful during our daily lives, which involve mathematics. Many mathematics calculations, such as the counting money. And so next will be the progress statement of this project. Learning is important for the children, but it is possible that for children is a slow learner if his or her thinking skills developed at a slower rate than other children, say by the Caroline in 2015. So slow learners tend to learn things slower, and they are mostly unable to retain what they are learning. So they will be unable to apply the certain knowledge that they learn when they are facing different situations without the help from others. Mathematics curriculum is important in primary grades, as they can help the student to understand and apply the basic mathematical concept and computational skills, say by this in 2016. So the failure to understand and learning the mathematical concept in the early childhood will affect the children's interest in the mathematics field, especially for the slow learners. Therefore, it is important to develop an application which is able to teach the primary school students about the basics of the mathematics, including the counting and arithmetic in an interesting way, as this may enable them to gain the basic mathematical knowledge and gain their interest in the fun and interesting way. So the project plan for this project is to develop a puzzle-based game which can teach the basic mathematical knowledge, which are counting method and arithmetic. So there are three objectives for this project. First is to analyze the requirements of video games in learning basic mathematical knowledge. Second is to design and develop basic mathematical operations, puzzle-based video game for the primary school students. Last is to integrate the proposed mathematical operations, puzzle-based video game for the primary school students. So next will be the scope for this project. The proposed game is limited to a single player. It is also designed for the PC platform with minimum Windows 10. The proposed game will require the keyboard and mouse for user control. The structure of the room is different for each level of the proposed game. The room of the proposed game will be separated into parts, which will become the puzzle-based structure. The player needs to move the part of the room to complete stage like puzzle. The target players are primary school students and the younger generation. The development of the proposed game is under the testing phase only. The basic mathematical operation selected is the arithmetic operation, which involves the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The game will cover whole number with numbers from 0 to 9. So now we'll go to the literature review. So first with the comparison of the game engine, which is the Unity and Unreal engine. So the technology used in the development process of this project will be the Unity, because it is one of the best game engines which are good for the game development of 2D and 3D game. So Unity will be used as the game engine to design and create all the scenes that will be applied to the proposed game, which is the game based on the sliding, puzzle, and problem. All the gameplay, animations, and other related game actions will be applied to Unity by using the C# script programming for Math Junior. So for Math is the topic cover will be counting, compare, addition, and subtract. Besides counting, addition, subtraction, geometry, and sorting for the most math, and compare, addition, and subtract, multiplication, sequential recognition for the marble Math Junior. So it is free for Math kids and most math for it. The marble Math Junior is not free. And the gameplay for Math kids is drag and drop. For most math is most juice, pet, bingo, lost and far, and dot. And marble Math Junior is combo based. So next will be the system development methodology. The methodology chosen for the development of this project is the waterfall methodology as shown in the image. The first step is requirements. You will go to design and go to implementation and to verification, and lastly will be the methods. The reason why waterfall methodology is chosen is because the objectives of this proposal is clearly defined and it has a fixed budget and timeline. The software development will be done until the verification phases only for this project. So next will be phases of the methodology. So first phase is the requirements, which will be the planning phase and the analysis phase. You will go to the phase 2 design, which will be the game scene design, then the base design, scene transition design, and the concept interface design. After this phase is completed, you will go to the phase 3, which is the implementation, the game scene development, and the game interface development. So lastly will be the phase 4, which is the verification, or we can call it testing phase. We'll use the black box testing and user testing. This is the step diagram for the game flow of this project. So first, user will enter the menu GUI, and after they click the play button, they can go to the view stage GUI. In this stage, they can click back button to go back to the main menu, and click exit button to exit the application. So in the view stage GUI, they can also select the stage they want to play, and it will proceed them to the game scene GUI. And they can play the game. After the result come out, the result GUI will display. After they click the back button to go back to view stage GUI, or they can click next button to go to the next stage, which will be the game scene GUI for the next stage. And this is the use case for the project. For is the requirement, analysis, and design. So the game rule design for this application. Game application will start with a little innocent boy that trapped inside a mystery house. At the end, the little boy will need to solve the puzzle elements of the game and simple mathematical quizzes to escape from the mystery house. Each stage of the game will consist of one puzzle element and one mathematical parametric quiz. The puzzle element will be the room, which is separated into parts. You need to move the puzzle room part to form a path for the character to move towards the door. After reaching the door, the game will require the user to solve a simple mathematical question such as counting, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division as the key to open the door. So they may complete the stage and choose to go to the next stage or go back to the stage selection script. The mathematical arithmetic that will be applied to the proposed game application will be addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So this will be the interface design for the home screen. As we can see, the user can click the start button or click the quit button to exit the application. After user click the start button, the game will direct them to the stage selection interface, which they can view the stage that they already unlocked and choose the stage that they want to play. And there's a back button here, so they can go back to the home screen. After users choose a stage from this stage interface, they will direct to the game scene, which will shown in this picture. So the room will be separated For example, in this picture, there will be 3 parts of the room, which the user can click the arrow here to move the part that they are standing to the other side, so they can form a path to move to the door action here. After user reach the door, the interface will be changed into the quiz interface, which is the mathematical quiz. The user need to drag the correct answer to the blank box here. After the user do it correctly, then the score of this stage will be appear, and there will appear 3 buttons, which is repeat the stage, go back to the home screen, or proceed to the next stage. So lastly will be the conclusion. So the proposed game application for this project, and Mr. Yun's once again for learning mathematical arithmetic, is proposed to overcome the problem of primary school students in learning the basic mathematics and concept, especially for the slow learners. This application will be able to teach the mathematics knowledge to students while they can having fun. All right, that's all for this presentation. Thank you.